Trey's game the other night and just what he's been doing in preseason, the couple games he's played?
Well, Trey do that. Me and Trey, we click like that. You got a shooter like that, but as also the athlete he is, man, that's hard to guard, especially when people are so locked in on my drive or locked in on BI, locked in on CJ. You got a dead-eye shooter like that. That's a great threat to have.
The player Zion was talking about is Trey Murphy III, the second-year player for the New Orleans Pelicans, who is currently averaging 12, 5, and 2. And what's so impressive about Trey Murphy is that averaging that 12 points is off of 48% from the field, 43% from 3, which is 6% above the league average, and 94% from the line. And what I find especially interesting about Trey Murphy and his three-point shooting is that in that 40, a lot of those threes are catch and shoot, in which he is 41% shooting those kinds of threes. Now, what's extremely important here is that Trey Murphy is only 22, and he is continuing to develop on offense and on defense to show why he is so important for the Pelicans. So let's look at this first clip right here. You see right here, CJ McCollum is going for the drive. Now, Nickeil Alexander-Walker is going to be taken advantage of here because Trey Murphy is going to step back quietly to the 3 to get a nice little catch and shoot, yet again showing why he is so good at that kind of shooting. In this clip right here, we're going to see a drive by McCollum, which is yet again taken advantage of as the defense here is lacking, and Trey Murphy gets another wide open catch and shoot 3. Now right here, what I find extremely interesting is this Valanciunas dump right here off of the screen that Trey Murphy sets for CJ. He yet again goes for another drive, and Trey Murphy here is going to take advantage of Valanciunas' screen, holding Clarkson back to yet again get another perfect catch and shoot 3. And now as we see here, the transition offense by the Pelicans is going to be crucial, as right here Reggie Jackson, Zubac, and even the entire Clippers defense is struggling to get back in transition. What Trey Murphy does here is perfect. Stops. Lets the defense have to struggle to try and catch up to yet again pick and pop at 3. Now, that's a miss, but that's a perfect opportunity. And right here, we get another perfect Valanciunas screen for McCollum. And now look at what Trey Murphy is doing as the 3 defenders stay on the interior. Luke Kennard comes over to help McCollum on the drive, and this leads to yet again a wide open opportunity to Trey Murphy, in which he will hit the 3 this time, showing how valuable his movement is. Now right here we get a Larry Nance Jr. pick, which helps Trey Murphy get enough distance and not enough of a closeout from the defense to get a nice 3-up in which he hits it. And now right here we're going to see the importance of the screens and movement for the New Orleans Pelicans. Right here, Jonas gets the ball from Jose Alvarado, and then Trey Murphy sets a screen for CJ McCollum, which is going to create a defensive lap that Trey Murphy will take advantage of. Now, right here, Chris Paul and Devin Booker are caught behind Valanciunas as they were both going after CJ McCollum. And right here, we see the big is stuck to Valanciunas' hip, in which Trey Murphy then gets a nice 3. Even though he missed, it's the perfect creation. And right now in transition, yet again, Trey Murphy stops. He's able to stop so that he can get that catch and shoot 3 because of the defense not being able to properly set up in time. As we see here, the defense is in a disarray, trying to keep up with the pace of the New Orleans Pelicans. But it's not enough as Trey Murphy hits the 3 here. And as we come into this certain play, this play was very impressive to me to show Trey Murphy's finishing ability, which can be understated due to how overwhelmingly great his shooting is. Right here, off of the screen he sets for McCollum, Trey Murphy gets a wide open lane for a nice and easy bounce pass to a dunk for himself. A perfect up. And now we're going to see Trey Murphy take advantage of CJ McCollum and Brandon Ingram's offensive gravity here, with CJ McCollum starting to move in. Herb Jones has caught the attention as well of these interior defenders, where Trey Murphy is yet again taking advantage of the ball watching to create a cut. And now we can also see his ability to finish through contact, yet again getting a strong layup. And here we see Herb Jones off ball create a great screen through acting as if he's a center in the NFL, getting a nice little squat for himself as Trey Murphy is yet again able to get a perfect catch and shoot corner 3. And now we need to look at the defense of Trey Murphy, which honestly can be understated sometimes. His ability to disrupt the passing lane, as you'll see right here, Devin Booker is forced to almost the out of bounds, in which Trey Murphy then, using his athleticism, was able to cut off the pass. And what Trey Murphy does right here is incredible. As you see the big, and he would have a responsibility to defend the corner, while Devin Booker right here tries to get a pass to the big, in which Trey Murphy, using his size, is able to cut off the big and then start to create a fast break opportunity. And on this clip right here, Benedict Mathurin is about to try and get a little pass to Miles Turner, in which, yet again, Trey Murphy already saw and made the adjustment and got in front of him. Now, you would think right here, as Benedict Mathurin did, he's a big, so try and get him the ball anyways, he's taller. Trey Murphy, in his athleticism, was able to jump up and steal the ball to create another transition opportunity. Right here, again, we're going to see another great play by Trey Murphy off of the corner man and going to push in, as he's going to try and get a dump right here, but you can already see Trey Murphy is ready for it. He anticipated it and gets a nice little swat, in which then gets the steal for the team. And right here, what you're going to see is Trey Murphy. Off of this, Jordan Poole is going to try and run up to get the pass, but Trey Murphy had already simply beat him to it, and then is already getting his body cut off, so that way Jordan Poole cannot continue his course and get the ball instead. Trey Murphy has real potential. He's an incredible shooter, a strong enough finisher, and honestly, if he continues on this course with his potential, he can even be a good defender for this team instead of merely an average one. What I think Trey Murphy gives to this team is somebody who can shoot and help score off the ball, as that's something that a lot of the primary scorers in the Pelicans have to do, is play on ball. As well as create manageable defense, Trey Murphy has legitimate star potential, and that's something that the New Orleans Pelicans, I am sure, will continue to develop on, or at the bare minimum, he will become a great enough player to become a valuable trade asset if the Pelicans ever thought there was a piece that they needed at that point to try and build up off of. And right now, I wanted to thank you guys. The last video's success has honestly astounded me. Never in a million years, on only my second video, did I think I would get anything over 10 views, let alone 100. So you guys, please, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys want next. I have a lot of ideas, and I'm ready to try and film these videos. So guys, let's continue to build this incredible NBA community. As always, this was Emster's Knows Hoops, and I'm out.